and be deceived. So he said, put it right here, right there. Put it right here. Imagine how strange that looked. And usually when God tells us to do something, it sounds weird. Even when he give you a voice, or he tell you, you a preacher. And I was like, what do you mean I'm paying attention? I did joke. I shot this. What do you mean I'm a preacher? You trying to make excuses. But it seems strange when God tells you to do something. It usually seems like, but that can't be the case. But he was desperate enough to try. And that's the point that we have to get to. We got to be desperate enough to do what Jesus said do.
Jesus said do.
So I looked at it, I was like, but Jesus could have healed them, and he could have spoken to them. We're talking about water walking Jesus. We're talking about Jesus that fed 5,000 with 2 fish, 5 loaves. We're talking about Jesus. We're talking about Jesus that raised himself from the dead. We're talking about Jesus that turned water to wine. We're talking about Jesus that raised wine. We're talking about Jesus. We're talking about man's what? Jesus. We're talking about Jesus. He could have did it another way, but he put spit and mud in his eye. What are you saying, Pastor? I'm saying sometimes it gets worse before it gets better.
That's right.
Because I can imagine the mud in his eyes hurt a little bit.
Come on now.
I can imagine that that spit and that dirt and that clay all in his eyes made it worse before it made it better.
Come on now.
Yeah. So God is saying sometimes, I'm saying, Jesus, you could heal it right there, but you made it worse. First, I just couldn't see, but I won't hurt him.
Come on.
Now I can't see and I'm hurt. Jesus, why you think you gonna send me somewhere else? Jesus, you made it worse for me. I thought you loved me. I thought but you made it worse.
Come on now. Then he gonna say,
but God says, I want to know if you believe, if you trust in me.
If you trust me.
I want to see if you got faith.
My God.
Huh? I want to see if you got faith.
Come on.
Sometimes it's going to appear to me like it's getting worse. It's going to look like it ain't going to look so good.
My God.
When I step in, it might go right. It might look kind of crazy. It might say, I don't want blindfold. It might look kind of, but trust me, just keep walking.
Amen.
It may look a little shady, a little funny.
Come on now.
It might look a little funny. It might look a little funny. It might get worse. It might get worse before it gets better. And that's the part with us as Christians we quit on.
Come on now. Come on now.
God, I done prayed to you, and now it's worse. And you said, ask for the desires of my heart, and you get into and now it's worse.
And you preaching.
God said, do you believe?
Do you believe?
Do you trust?
Do you trust me?
Can you be obedient?
Yes. Yes.
He said, go to that water, boy.
Go.
Go to the water. Go to the pool of Shalom. Go to the water. And you're still walking there in the dark. Can't see. God is saying, your first few steps gonna have to be in the dark.
That's right.
Yeah. When he bring you out, you gonna have to start moving towards the light before you get in the light.
That's right.
He's saying you gonna have to trust me.
Trust me.
You have to believe in me.
That's right.
You have to know that I'm God.
That's
That's
right.
right.
He's saying in your first few steps, yeah, it got worse, but the first few steps gonna be in darkness. But if you keep walking and you do as I say,
Yes.
Come on.
that darkness gonna turn to light.
That's right.
It's gonna get better.
It's going to get better.
That's right.
I know it hurt a little bit, but if you just push, if you just push
That's right. Amen.
and pray
Amen.
and push
Yes.
Pray.
and pray and beg and plead,
Come on.
but keep walking.
Keep walking.
That's right.
And keep going.
Keep going.
It's gonna get better.
Amen.
Say, just go to the water, boy. And dip your face in.
Amen.
Huh? Put your face in the water.
My God.
Say, go wash in the pool of Siloam. Therefore, the neighbors and and those who previously had seen that he was blind said, "Is this not he who sat and begged?" So the spectators around, and they said, "Is that dude that was begging, that was blind?
The same one.
Is that the same one?" Kind of like when we get saved and we be people that your face ain't changed, you look the same, but you don't act the same.
You act the same.
But you look the same. You have the same clothes. You got the same shoes. You talk the same. But it's something different. It's not him. Is that the same dude? Is that him? So they want to know, is that him? Some say, in verse 9 it said this. It says, some say this is he. Others said he is like him. So they having a conversation. The man sitting right there, they having a conversation. They say, is that the dude that was blind that's over there? They was like, well, it looked like him. It might be him. And the guy standing right there. And he said, I'm right here. I was blind, I won't deaf. I was blind, I won't deaf, you ask me. I'm he. He got bold, he got courageous. He wasn't a coward. Look, after God do something to you, you gotta speak up. I don't care what people say. I don't care how you get free, he did that, or how he did. Look, I don't care what. Look, God did something. I'm gonna speak. You gotta. That's me. That's me.
That's right.
That's me. You gotta speak up.
Amen.
So he was like, I'm right here. Y'all can ask me. Look, y'all having this conversation. I can hear it. Yeah, I'm here. So he spoke up. Yeah, I'm here. So verse 10, they say, therefore, he said to him, how were your eyes open? Verse 11, he said, verse 11, he answered and said, a man called Jesus made clay and anointed my eyes and said to me, go to the pool of Siloam and wash. So I went and I washed and I received my sight. He said, I did exactly what God said. I did what Jesus said. Look, it was this man. His name was Jesus. He told me, he spit, made some clay. He put it on my eyes. He told me to go to the pool and wash. And then I could see. He said, so I got stuff in my eyes. I went down to and washed it off. And then I could see. In that order. That's the way it happened. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. That's it.
Come on.
That's the way it went down. He put some stuff right here. He told me to go wash. I went and washed. And then just like he said it happened. It happened. I received my sight. After I left, I went and I washed. Amen? Verse 12 said, then they said to him, where is he? He said, I do not know. Verse 13, they brought him who was formerly blind to the Pharisees. Now it was a Sabbath when Jesus made the clay and opened his eyes. Then the Pharisees also asked him again how he had received his sight. He said to them, he put clay on my eye and I washed and I see, man. Look, you keep asking me the same question. You interrogated me. I told you before. It's the same story. I mean, nothing changed. Look, he put it in my eye, I watched, I can see, man.
Come on now.
That's what happened.
That's it.
What y'all trying to find? What are you looking for? Just like religious folk, looking for something.
Always looking for something.
Always looking for something.
Looking for
But
something.
if they look within themselves, they can find a whole lot. Yeah. But they looking for something. He said, man, look, I told you what happened. That's what happened. Why you keep asking me what happened?
Come on.
I told you. Verse 16, therefore some of the Pharisees said, this man is not from God because he does not keep the Sabbath. What? I said, look, man, you mean to tell me I can see?
I can see.
And you talking about what day it is? Man, you talking about because it's Sunday? Man, I can see. That's a miracle. Look, I can see. And you talking about the day Sunday? You talking about, I mean, I couldn't see earlier. I can see now. Look, man, I'm walking around. I don't need no Sunday. You worried about because it was Sunday, man? God said I broke the rules. He said because he mine, I broke rules. He said that's called favor. Favor ain't fair. It's just, but if favor ain't fair, it's called my favor. And I give favor to whom I want to give favor to.
Amen.
And I'm sure God broke some rules for us. Church folk, we say we can't do this, we can't do that. But I'm sure God didn't came and spoke to us. They say he should have spoke to us.
Come on now.
Yeah, they say we're not worthy. They say God ain't with us. They say God didn't hear me when I was in that situation.
Come on now.
Sin blocked, God didn't hear me. I can see.
Amen.
They say that God don't operate like that. He got to operate like this. And if he ain't do it if this way, then he ain't do it at all. Look, you say what you want to say. But look, I can see.
I can see.
You say what you want to say. I can see. So they talking about, he didn't keep the law. He didn't keep the Sabbath. What he doing is kingdom work. He doing he about his father's business.
Come on now.
And they worrying about what day it is. So they say he's not of God because he didn't keep the this out. The day that he made.
The day that he made.
Yeah. He the holy one that made the day holy. It really wasn't that the day was holy, it was he that's holy.
He that's holy.
Yeah.
Amen.
So others said, how can a man who is a sinner do such signs? And there was a division among them. See, when God show up, the evil argue with themselves.
Always.
It's that they're arguing, they trying to find something wrong, then they begin arguing. It's division, they divide. And you know that house that is divided against itself.
It won't stand.
That's right. It won't stand. It won't stand. They say to the blind man again, what do you say about him because he opened your eyes? He said, he is a prophet. Verse 18, but the Jews did not believe concerning him that he had been blind and received his sight until they called his parents of him who had received his sight. So they didn't ask the man twice. He done told them the same thing. The proof is in the pudding. He can see. Ain't nobody leading him around.
That's right.
And they still don't believe what he said. They still don't believe. They want blood. They want blood. They want your mama. They want your daddy. They want to know everything about. They want your credit history.
That's right.
They want everything. They want to know how he do that. Yeah, they want to know everything.
Come on now.
Because they just can't simply believe that God did it. God can use you. No, because you used to do that. God can't use you. God definitely use you.
God can't use you.
Come on. Yeah. God couldn't have did that for you. So they divided. And we know that a house that's divided against itself shouldn't stand. His parents answered him and said, we know that this is our son and that he was born blind, but by what means now he sees we do not know. Or who opened his eyes, we do not know. He is of age. Ask him. He will speak for himself.
Yeah.
So basically the parents said, look, that's our son. He was blind. He was born blind. How he see? I don't know how he see. But he grown now. He said, but he grown. Ask him. He said, he of age. That's what he mean. He said he grown. He a grown man. Ask him. I like to think this. This is what I like to think. Let's say he grown now. I like to think this. She was saying, he gonna tell his own testimony.
That's right.
Because I can't tell his testimony for him.
Like he can.
Because somebody else tell his testimony, they gonna tell him all the bad stuff.
Come on.
They gonna say nothing good. But they gonna say he was at the dope spot. He was at the crack house. He was drinking on the corner. Yeah, she was hard. She was with such, she was shocking. Yeah, if somebody else tell the testimony, they gonna tell all the bad things. But they ain't tell him that you're stronger now. They ain't tell him that you're wiser now. They ain't tell him that the power of God is in you. They ain't tell him that you do that stuff no more. You gotta tell your own testimony. You gotta tell your own testimony. You can't let nobody see you. You gotta raise up and tell them yourself. They say they overcame, the Bible say you overcame everybody's blood, the word, the word, blood, the lamb, the word is testimony. You gotta tell your own testimony. When somebody else tell it for you, they gonna tell all the wrong stuff.
Come on now, all the wrong.
They ain't gonna say what God did. They don't know how God speaks to you at night.
Come on now.
They don't know how God gives you perfect peace.
Come on now.
They don't know how God on you. They don't know how God, how you laugh at yourself. They don't know how God put a song in your heart. Come on now. Only thing they know is what you used to do. I see. Yeah, I can see now. Yeah, y'all can see now. Yeah, the end woke me up. I know them things ain't good.
Come on now.
They try to keep me. I know I can't go.
Come on now.
I can't go.
Come on now.
I know that. And I can see now.
I can see.
I can see now. Yeah, I can see. I can see. So she said he is of age. She said he grown. He a grown man. You ask him.
Ask him. Ask him.
I would like to think that she said that for the purpose of him being able to tell his testimony.
Tell his testimony.
But it wasn't that way.
Come on.
The only reason she said that is in verse 24. It says, let me see. Verse 22. His parents said that these things because they feared the Jews. For the Jews had agreed already that if anyone confessed that he was Christ, he's going to be put out of the synagogue.
Come on.
So what you saying, Pastor? This is what I'm saying. the parents only said that because they were scared.
They were scared.
They ain't said for the boy to tell his testimony. That would have been nice though. When come on now. I used to bump into walls, but then look at it. I see that. Yeah. But they said it because they were scared.
Come on.
They didn't want to get put out of the synagogue.
Come on now.
So look, the people.
Come on now.
That you would trust with your life.
Come on now.
The people that's supposed to protect you. The people that's supposed to be ride or die.
Ride or die.
The people that mama. Mama's supposed to love you when you're wrong.
Come on.
When you're right. The people they don't stick up for you. They don't stand up for you.
Come on.
They don't defend you. That's what I say. Yeah, he said whatever he said, that's the truth. If he said that's what they don't stand up. They say, I don't got nothing to do with it.
Come on now.
Take it. They say, the people. It showed me that the people that's close to you wouldn't even stand up for you.
Stand up.
The people that you're supposed to be able to count on. Your parents, the ones that's supposed to be the protector of you. From small to adulthood. The people that's supposed to love you.
Come on now. Come on now.
Despite what you do.
Despite what you do.
The people that's supposed to be there. The people that you're supposed to be able to talk to when you need them.
Come on now.
They sat there and tell the people, well, we don't know. You just ask them. We don't have nothing to do with it. We don't have nothing to do with it.
Come on.
That's basically what the parents said. They said, we don't want nothing to do with that. We don't want to do that. They know the truth. They don't want to say the truth because they know if they say that he Christ, they're going to put him out.
Put him out.
So they worried about, they got Christ on their side. They worried about getting put out.
Put out of the synagogue.
Look, put me out. Pack me a bag. Put me out. Put me out. Put me out to a church.
Come on now.
Put me out to church. I didn't want to be in that church anyway. I didn't want to be in that church. No, y'all ain't even let me do nothing in that church. I wasn't good enough for that church. I wasn't good enough for that. I don't need to be in that church anyway. Put me out. Put me out. Maybe God will use me somewhere else.
Hey man,
come on. God use me somewhere else.
Put me out. Put me out.
Yeah.
My God. My God.
So in verse 24 says, so they again called the man who was blind and said to him, give God the glory. We know that this man is a sinner, referring to Jesus. They saying we know that he's a sinner because he didn't keep our day.
Come on.
He's a sinner. He answered and said, whether he's a sinner or not, I do not know. One thing I know, that though I was blind, now I see. Look, the guy said, look, man, y'all done asked me 10,000 questions. Backwards, forward, interrogating, in and out. I told y'all the same story. Y'all didn't believe. Y'all went and got my mama and my daddy.
Come on.
Asked my mama and my daddy. The same thing y'all done asked me 2 or 3 times. And then y'all come back to me and ask me the same thing. Now y'all ask me, is this man a sinner?
This man a sinner.
He like, look, I don't know if he's a sinner. I don't know if it was Sunday. He said, I don't know if he was Baptist, Pentecostal, Lutheran. I don't know. I don't know if he got full immersion, sprinkled. I don't know what he did. I don't know if he been to college. I don't know if he finished high school. I don't know if he got I don't know what this. Look, all I know is look, I was blind.
I was blind.
And now I can see. Y'all figure out the details. Y'all figure out what's going on. I don't know nothing about his background. All I know, his name was Jesus. His name was Jesus. He told me to do this. I did that, and I can see. Now, whether he went to theologian school, or seminary, or a cemetery, or did he Lutheran? Did he get sprinkled? Did he get fully immersed? Did he go to Lutheran? Did he go? I don't look, man. I don't know, man. I can see though. Look, I can see though.
Come on.
I don't know what he did. I don't know all this information. Matter of fact, I don't even care. I don't even care. You sitting here asking me all this stuff. And man, I can see. Man, I can see, man. Look like a bird, right? I can see, man.
I can see.
And you telling me, you asked me, was he a sinner? I don't care what he was.
Come on now.
I don't care what he was. I don't care how he got it. All I know is he got it.
He got it.
He got it. That's all that matters, he got it. I don't know what way God did it, how he moved it, was he in penitentiary, was he in college? Well, I don't know what happened, but something happened to him.
Something happened.
somehow from the guy I used to know to the guy now, somehow in between there. I don't really know what happened, but I know it's different.
Come on.
It ain't the same.
It ain't the same.
It ain't like it used to be. So what he's saying is, all that matters is I got it.
I got it.
I might not got it like you got it. I might didn't go through what you went through. I might have had to go through some low points. I might have to go through some valleys. I almost lost my mind.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
I almost OD'd in the hospital.
Come on.
Mama left me. Daddy robbed me. True story. Daddy robbed me. I went through some stuff. And you know what? It don't even matter to me. Because whatever it took to get me to where I need to go.
Amen.
I'm here now.
I'm here now.
I'm here now.
Amen.
So you can think on that stuff all you want to think on.
That's right.
What matters is what happened right now.
That's right.
That's all that matters. Right now.
Right now.
That's all that matters. But this also shows us that, and I'm going to close. This also shows us that God can touch us. But that don't necessarily mean we know him.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah. A lot of people think because of God blessed them that they really know him. But that's not the case. God blessed and healed this man. But he didn't know him. He didn't know him. So people identify what God do for them, but God make it rain on the just and the unjust just alike.
That's right.
So you can't say because God did this for me that you know him. The only reason you know him is when you spend time with him.
That's right. Relationship.
Relationship. You talk a little bit, he talk a little bit. You can't do all the talking.
Do it all the talking. Come on.
But you got to do some talking. You let him do some talking.
Amen.
Yeah, by relationship. So we can't, by God blessing us in certain ways, we can't say we know God because he gave us something or he healed us or something. God is just God's grace and his favor.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
We know him when we spend time with him.
That's right. Amen.
We know him when we spend time with him. Amen. So it don't matter how you got it. It don't matter what road you travel. It don't matter how bad it looked. It don't matter how bad it got. It don't matter what people say. What matters is that you're here now.
That's right. Amen.
Now, they can talk all till their face turn blue.
Come on.
While you still trying to get it, I got it.
Okay.
Look. Look. I can see.
I can see.
I can see. Huh?
Amen.
And I even recognize when you're trying to trick me.
Come on now.
I can see it.
Because I
I
can see.
spot the devil when I see the devil. I can see darkness. I can discern the spirit.
Come on now.
You can't trick me no
Can't
more.
trick me.
You can't have me singing and dancing around the church.
Come on now.
And going out into the club.
Come on now. Come on now.
You can't do that no more.
Come on
That got me back to where I
Come
was.
on now.
You ain't just gonna make me feel good.
Come on
you
now.
You have to tell me some stuff that's gonna help me. You have to be real with me. You have to be real with me.
Come on now.
You have to be real with me. You can't just tell me no anything. Because look, God, look. I see you. I see
Come on
you.
now.
Yeah, I see you trying to trick me. The enemy trying to trick me no matter how he disguises himself. I can see it now.
I can see. Come on.
Whether it's in a big booty girl or it's in a fake pastor, I can see it.
Come on now.
I can see it.
Uh-huh.
I can see it. I can recognize it.
Come on.
Because when he opened up my physical sight, he opened up my spiritual sight. Yeah.
Come on now.
He gave me discernment.
Come on now.
He gave me discernment so I can see.
See.
Can't just do anything no
Can't
more.
do anything.
Can't just do anything. Just can't tell me anything and I'm going to believe it.
That's right. Amen.
You had to show me right here.
That's right.
You had to show it. Show it to me.
Show it to me.
That's right.
You had to show it to me. Now, this is what I'm going to close out on. And after I say this, I'm this Mr. Leon, he going to come up, he going to say some remarks, and then he going to give us a benediction. This is the last thing I want to point out. And in verse 1 and 2, it was talking about how the man was born blind. Y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all still with me? I know I'm losing y'all. Hold on.
No.
But look, check this out. This is the last thing. It was talking about how he was born blind. Right? Mm-hmm. Has anybody ever told y'all this? I was born that way. But some of the gays say, I was born that way. But this story, know what it tell me? Just because you were born that way, you ain't got to stay like that.
That's right.
If you're desperate enough for woman, you can get it. If you follow what Jesus said, you can come out of it. make changes, huh? How he can remake you, reshape you, and redo you, huh?
That's right.
Yeah, you gotta stay like
You
that.
gotta stay like that.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
My God is an awesome God and worthy to be praised. Amen. Lord, I'm running,
Huh?
trying to make 100.